are we today? Welcome back into the greenhouse. If we haven't met already, I am Sam. I'm your plant collector in Melbourne. And yes, it has been a while. I apologize for not doing a video last week, but some of you may have heard. I did launch my business just last week on Saturday. So Plant Collector Melbourne is now live, my website, which I'll be selling plants and also all these goodies that I personally really love and I know that you will love as well. If you haven't checked it out, feel free to browse, and I will be doing a plant drop every Saturday at 12 p.m. and that is Australian Eastern Daylight Time, so put that in your diaries. Before I start this proper video, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of your support, for all the people that jumped on to take a look at the website, people that bought things from me. Even if you didn't buy anything from me, thank you so much for your support. Honestly, it couldn't have gone any better. So it was such a successful launch. So everyone that went on the website to take a look, I really do appreciate it. There are definitely more amazing plants coming your way for the next 3 weeks up until the 26th. And on the website, if you click on shop and then you also click on preview, you get to see the next week's plant drop. But we gotta keep moving on. The reason why you have clicked onto this video is for me to show you my Syngonium collection. I think I've got around 10 Syngoniums, give or take a little. Some of them are doubles, and I recently started liking Syngoniums because of two people in particular. My friends Will and Darcy, because they have Syngoniums, they're crazy about Syngoniums, I talk to them about Syngoniums, I now like Syngoniums. So, without further ado, let me show you some plants. My very first Syngonium that I had was a Syngonium Fantasy, which is just that bad boy right there. I got that about 2 years ago and it had 2 growth points and it was growing simultaneously up. Because of the chop, now it's got 3 branches growing simultaneously. So Sam's gonna have a lot of Syngonium Fantasies coming your way. But if you ever do buy one from me, that is this plant right here. I might even show you a little bit of clip to show you how large it is. It's almost taller than me at this stage, and even when I first chopped it, I think you can see there, a lot of it turned really green after I chopped it, but now it's starting to get a lot of the variegation back just there. Gosh, I love this plant. And I have cut and cut and cut that plant. Honestly, when it comes to Syngoniums, I couldn't vouch more for just cutting them up just because they get bushier and yeah, totally super duper healthy for your plant. Moving on and upwards, that was my first plant. My second Syngonium, I believe, would have to be this Syngonium Pink Splash. And I got this about maybe 2 months ago from Rural Tropics. It was in one of my haul plant hauls a few weeks back, and this guy is desperately, ooh, just hit me in the eye. Is desperately needing a pole to climb up, and that is probably indicated by the smaller leaves up there. So the aerial roots aren't really touching onto anything, so we need a pole. I'll show you some of my favorite leaves on this one, and I think that it's become super duper bushy because I recently cut it, but that leaf right there, or that one, we've got some splashiness here, and on that leaf, this leaf. But I do know now from experience that the pinkness actually goes green later on. So just like this leaf here was literally my favorite leaf of all time, and it was like half pink and half green with some of the splashes, but as it gets older it starts to turn a little bit green, which is still okay. All the new leaves end up having new pink splashes anyway. But yeah, that is my Syngonium Pink Splash. What would have been my next one that I would have purchased? I reckon it would have been this guy. This plant is so underrated in my opinion. This is a Syngonium Chia Pense. So I got this about maybe a month ago from Fitzroy Nursery. I also sneaked it into one of my videos to show you guys at the end of my new purchase. And seriously, this plant, look at it. It is super duper thick leaved. It's matte to touch. And I really love like the gradual growth of the leaves because they come out this like light green and then they get like mottled, and so you can see like this veining light green, dark green, and then they end up getting super dark. So this guy is a fave. Super duper easy to look after as well, and it's got such an interesting shape in terms of like Syngoniums, because a lot of them aren't normally like arrowheads, but these ones, yeah, I don't even know, like long elongated hearts, I think. I super duper love this plant. Super sturdy. It probably needs a pole because the aerial roots need something to climb up on, but I love it. I'm gonna show you guys the best ones to last because that's just how I roll. So these ones are quite recent purchases, and these are Syngonium Confettis. So I believe that there are two types of confettis. There is a Syngonium Confetti and then a Syngonium Milk Confetti. Again, I'm no expert, nor do I know IDing Syngoniums very well, but supposedly these are confetti, which I bought recently. I think this was off Green Fingers, Green something, I can't remember the website, but I managed to buy two because I wanted these to grow big, and then they can be part of stock for the store, or I'll chop them up, etc, etc. But as you can see there, they're like a very light green with the speckles of pink on them. They're super duper cute, super duper baby. Can't wait for these ones to grow big. On the other end, for a Syngonium Milk Confetti, so this one was a present from my friend Darcy, and I believe this is a Syngonium Milk Confetti, but we're not 100% on the ID, but to me, I do actually think this is confetti because I'm not sure if you can see in comparison, but the leaf is a lot milkier and wider there, and then also like the pink there. So if I grab these to compare, hopefully you can see these ones are just a little bit more green and this one is just a little bit more milky. But who knows, maybe this could be a confetti. Me and Darcy are not really sure anyway. He also said that depending on the light, that this can be a little bit more greeny, more white, but regardless of what it is, this thing is beautiful. Beautiful. I've just realized that there is definitely a theme with my Syngoniums, and that is pink. I like pink Syngoniums apparently. Speaking of Darcy, this one is technically not in my collection, but it is in my care because this is Darcy's Syngonium what is this called? Trispot Pink spot, I forget. I will write it down below because Samantha has forgotten exactly what it is. But this beautiful thing, and I think the real reason why I think these ones are so cute is the shape is definitely tri-lobed even when they're younger, and the color of the pink, stunning. But I'm just caretaking it for Darcy while he's doing his thing and can't be at home to look after some plants. So that one just there, and I thought I'd put this on here because when I watch planty videos or some hauls or collections, I really like to see things that I haven't seen yet, and this one is just not really common, so I thought I would show you guys that. And it's got a new leaf coming just there, and it looks like it's going to be hella pink. I do have a dying Syngonium mojito, but I won't show you guys that one. This is a long story. I'll try and keep it short. I thought I didn't have a Syngonium Panda, but now I have two because my friend Kate, beautiful Kate, has sent me a Syngonium cutting of her Syngonium Panda. While she was doing that, she was also giving me another plant, and because it was just the stem, I didn't think that it was a Syngonium Panda. And then I bought this guy. So now I have two. Right here is a Syngonium Panda, which has the similar splashes to like a pink splash, but it's like a whitey variegation. Isn't that so cool? I love this leaf. So that's the newest leaf in my care. It did have spider mites, but now it is fully gone. It's still in this like thing because I'm so lazy. But I got this about maybe 2-3 weeks ago. It's got another leaf coming. I don't know if you can see. Love it. And I honestly really love Syngoniums because they are just so easy to take care of. Like, they don't mind it super duper wet, and they just grow anywhere, whether it's in dirt, in sphagnum. Yeah, I truly love Syngoniums a lot for that. So this is my Syngonium Panda from Kate, and it is a little bit funky. And because that leaf didn't unfurl, I seriously didn't know what it was. I thought for a really long time that it was a philodendron, even though the growth structure is so wrong. But yes, this is my second cutie of a panda from Kate. I'm pretty sure a new leaf is on the way as well, so let's hope that that one is hella cute. Not like, not that I mind, I think that this has so much character in it. Alright, I think we're up to the last one, and the last one is a recent purchase of mine. The ID of it, I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, pew pew. This is supposedly a Syngonium freckle. So I bought this one here just last week, and as you can see, that totally gives me freckle vibes, like there and there. But these two previous leaves made me question it a little bit, whether it was. But then the seller contacted me and said that this could either be a Syngonium freckle or a Syngonium green spot. But regardless, whatever it is, I'm not 100% sure, but I do really, really love it. I absolutely adore the super variegated and then the green splashes, but also that this leaf here, I just think it has the most interesting pattern and texture. So if you guys know what this potentially could be, is it a freckle, is it a green splash, holla at me because I would love to know. And then you can see just there the new leaf about to emerge. Cannot wait for this one to get huge and big. I honestly want all of my Syngoniums to be as big as my Syngonium Fantasy, like trailing up this huge totem. So that is a goal of mine, and hopefully I'll be able to chop these up and share them with you guys in the shop. That is pretty much it. That is all the Syngoniums from my collection. Hopefully you enjoyed looking at all of the Syngoniums. Hopefully you found some Syngoniums that you've never seen before. If you've got Syngoniums at home, you let me know if there's a Syngonium that you think that I would like that was not appeared on today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out in the greenhouse with me again. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.